To make this craft, you are going to need some hair, and I have boy hair and girl hair, and I also have it on different color pieces of construction paper. You are going to need a head with the eyes, and this is your mask. These are gloves. These are the arms, and this is your superpower shield. The first thing we are going to do is we are going to do the face of our superhero. So you're going to need the face with the eyes, the hair, and the sunglasses, and a pair of scissors. And you are going to cut out all of the pieces. So here I have all of my pieces cut out, and let me show you how we're going to do this. So we're first going to start off by putting the hair on our superhero. So I am going to need to put some glue on this part of the hair. So I'm going to get my glue. I'm going to put glue here. I don't need to put it all over the whole piece of hair. I just need to put it on the part that's going to stick to my superhero's head. So I do that, and I'm going to put it here. I'm going to line it up on my superhero. And I'm going to iron it down. I'm going to iron it down on my superhero. Okay, so I did not put it, well, that might be enough. So I'm going to iron it down to make sure it sticks really well. Okay, you've got to make sure it sticks. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to put my mask on my superhero. And you want this big part down towards the nose, so I'm going to glue that on there like that. So I am going to put glue all over the whole entire mask. Like so. And I'm going to press it down, line it up carefully on my superhero where I want it to go. Think about where the eyes go. And then I'm going to press it down. Okay. Next thing I need to do is I need to put my eyes onto my mask. And I think I'm going to put them right here. So I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to put glue on each eye, and I'm going to put it where I want it. Notice how I'm lining up the eyes to see where I want them before I ever put the glue on it. Then I pick up one at a time and put glue on it, and then put it on the mask where I want it. All right, so there are my eyes. Look at that, looks pretty good. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to attach our shield to our superpower, but before we do that, we need to cut that out. Once that is cut out, you're going to take your shield that you're going to later design as your superpower. You are going to glue it to the neck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my shield. I'm going to put glue on the lower part of my neck. And then I'm going to take my shield and I am going to press it and iron it. Line it up, press it and iron it. Try to put your neck in the middle of the shield like so. Okay. Next we're going to take our arms and cut those out, and our hands. So here are my arms. These are my arms and these are my gloves. So now I have to cut those out. Now that I have my arms and gloves cut out, I'm ready to put those together. But I want to read this to you first. This says, what's your superpower? So that's how you're going to design and draw your superpower. All right, but now we're going to put the gloves and the arms together. All right, so what I'm going to do is I want this glove on my superhero like that. So I want to put a little bit of glue on the arm. And then I'm going to put this here and iron this on here. Okay? Then I'm just going to set it aside for now. Then I'm going to do the same thing to this one. I'm going to put a little glue right here. And I'm going to put my glove. I'm going to iron it because we want to make sure this really sticks. So iron it down. It's very important that you rub it until the glue gets dry. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take our arms and we're going to attach it to our superhero's shield. So we're going to put it under here, but I need to make sure I have the right way. Yes, I do. All right, so now notice I turned my arm upside down. All right, it's upside down because when I glue it, once I finish decorating it, I'm going to put its hand like that so its hands are on its hips. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, and notice the fingers are pointing down. That's how you want it to be. So I'm going to move my superhero shield, and I am going to glue, put a little bit of glue right here, and then I'm going to lift my superhero shield up, and I am going to put it onto my arm, and I'm going to iron that down, just like so. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I'm going to turn this over like that, because remember, when I bring this down, I want its hands on its hips. So I am going to glue here, and then I'm going to slide it under the shield and then iron it down. Okay, and now I have my arms done. Now, the next thing we're going to do, so everything is done, everything is put together. Now it's time for us to design our superhero. So you can color your mask, but I did forget one thing. So the next thing, you're going to need a Crayola marker. So we need to put our little pupils in our eyes. So we're going to put our pupils in our eyes. I'm trying to do this so I'm not blocking the view here. So I'm going to put a little pupil here in my superhero's eyes, like so. Okay, and there's my superhero. Looks pretty good. Now I've got to design it. So I've got to think, what do I want my superhero to look like? What do I want his costume, his or her costume to be? All right, so these are the arms. Now, what I want you to do first is I want you to do well, you can color your mask, whatever color you want, whatever you want him to look like. You can color your face if you would like to make it skin tone, and the ears and the neck. And then I want you to turn it over to decorate the arms, because this is the part of the arms and the gloves that's going to show. So you can color the arms. They could have a long sleeve shirt on. So you might want to color it red, blue, or purple. And color your gloves the color you want them to have. What color gloves do you want them to have? And then you're going to turn it over. Then you're going to design. You're going to think about, what is your superpower? What are you really good at? And you can draw a picture of that, and you can write your superpower. For me, my superpower is I'm a great teacher. So that's what I would draw. I would draw a picture of a teacher, maybe me in the classroom pointing to the board, and I would write super teacher. All right, after you do that, you're then going to take your arms that you already have colored, and you are going to put a little piece of glue right here. You're going to put a little piece of glue right there. See that glue right there? Because then we're going to take this and we are going to bend it down, and we're going to put the hands on the hips. So we're going to glue that down. So you're going to see the color. Now you could also color, actually look at this. You need to color both the back side and the front side, because you do see a little part of that. So if you're going to color them red, color this side red also. Then you're going to do the same thing over here. You're going to put a piece of glue here, put a little bit of glue there. Okay, see where I did that? And then you're going to bend this one down, and you're going to put it to where its hands are on its hip, just like that. And then there's your superpower. And you're going to have it all decorated so it's you showing your superpower.